Every day before I brush my teeth, pick my pistol up. That pistol is mandatory. Especially the life I was living, it was mandatory.
The killer was a hardened drug dealer and lifelong gang member.
You also called yourself Agtown's Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
And what did you mean by that?
I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory too.
The victim was a struggling young man with a drug addiction who ran afoul of his dealer.
That's nice-ass work.
The punishment began with torture.
I started tattooing his back.
And blacking it out.
Now I'm mad.
And ended with cold-blooded murder.
The switch is flipped.
Yeah, so now there's no way to unflip it.
From the vicious world of street gangs and drugs, a killer talks for the first time.
There's a code to that life, right? How you pay respect, command respect.
If they see any type of weakness in you, you're not gonna last long, it's over with.
And opens a new window into a brutal crime that took a young man's life.
Is that the gun you used to kill him?
So for about a few $100s and some disrespect, you're willing to torment him.
For future references, keep it 100. This won't happen to you.
Ultimately, murder a man for acting like a junkie when you the one turned him into a junkie. How do you account for that?
Arlington, Texas, a mix of everything and everyone. The rich, the poor, and the middle class. Whites, blacks, browns, even Kurdish refugees, who built a strong community here after fleeing genocide in Iraq for a chance at the American dream. But for one immigrant family, those hopes were dashed when a young man got caught up in the dark underbelly of the drug trade and paid for it with his life. I'm here to find out why.
Morning.
Good morning.
How you doing, Benjamin?
I'm good, how are you?
Benjamin Delgadillo is serving a 50-year sentence for the torture, abduction, and murder of 22-year-old Younis Alhassinyani in February 2021.
First time talking about the case publicly?
Yeah, I ain't talked about my case, nothing.
Right, because there was no trial.
No trial, no nothing.
Delgadillo pleaded guilty to murder, but left the victim's family and the public with many unanswered questions. Today, he's agreed to talk for the first time about the crime and the gang code he says was behind it.
We wanted to talk to you to try and understand the mindset and motivations behind your actions in this case. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Why did you want to talk to us?
I mean, it's an opportunity for both sides, really. Y'all can understand what really happened that day, and I could have a chance to voice and tell y'all the truth.
You want to say your piece?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Delgadillo is deemed so dangerous by prison authorities that he's not only seated behind glass, but inside a metal cage as an extra precaution.
You're in here doing 50 years
Yeah.
for your part in this crime,
Yeah.
right? Far more than anyone else implicated in the case, right? Do you feel like you took the fall for this murder?
I don't really necessarily say I took the fall, but I guess I'm just the one who got stuck with it.
Interesting. Okay. We're going to get into the case in a moment, but I want to take a moment to learn a little more about your background, okay?
Okay.
You're from the south side of Arlington,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Grew up, born and raised there? What was that neighborhood like?
You know, I really grew up with a little single mama struggling. So by the time I grew up and I was around like 11, 12, I went out there and tried to help my mama.
On the streets?
Yeah. So I started going out, selling drugs, robbing people.
How old were you?
12, 11.
11 years old?
Yeah.
And you're out there in the streets robbing people?
I mean, it's the only thing I knew.
How did you know it? Who turned you on to that life?
You know, the people I grew up around, you know, that was the culture, that was the lifestyle. Gangs, drugs, stuff like that. So I became a gang member about the age of 12.
Which gang?
I'm 5 Deuce.
5 Deuce is an affiliate of the Crips gang that originated in Los Angeles and now has a large membership in Texas. Delgadillo says he's been a member for most of his life.
Most of us know very little about the life of a street drug dealer or gang member. What's it like to be in that kind of life?
Like, when you first start off, I mean, yeah, it's exciting, but, you know, being in the streets, selling dope, shooting, getting shot at, that's scary, you know? Like, I mean, you think it's fun till you bullets flying past by, you see your partners dropping, getting shot.
And there's a code to that life, right? A kind of street code about how you act, how you pay respect, command respect.
Respect gonna get you a long way. You respect people, they're gonna respect you.
How important is it to project an image of strength in that game?
Oh, it's very important. If they see any pushover, any type of weakness in you, you're not gonna last long, it's over with.
On social media, Delgadillo openly promoted his business and his brutality. It was his brand.
You advertised yourself as BDA. What does that mean, BDA?
BDA, all right, so BDA, that's a neighborhood clique. That's my neighborhood clique. That's, you know, we in the world of BDA 241. I got it, you know, tatted all on me. It stands for about that action. So, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory.
Emphasis on the action.
Yeah, we about that action.
You also called yourself Agtown's Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
And what did you mean by that?
I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory too.
Were you, in fact, as ruthless as that suggests?
I mean, I already signed for my time, so I mean, I myself wouldn't speak on myself, like my actions. I would have somebody else speak on me.
That sounds like a yes.
I guess, yeah.
Everyone uses nicknames, right, to avoid government names, right? What were yours?
My first one, Puppet. I had got that like 10 years old. I had got that name though because hey, go tell him what to do. Go tell him what to do. He's gonna do it. As soon as you tell him, he's gonna go do it. So they had me like little strings.
Puppet on a string?
Yeah.
You were also known to always carry a gun.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Did that start at 11 years old?
I mean, yeah. Once they put that first pistol in my hand, you know what I'm saying? Every day before I brush my teeth, pick my pistol up. Then I'm gonna go take care of what that pistol is mandatory. Especially the life I was living, it was mandatory.
Required equipment at 11 years old. And were you, even at that age, ready to use it if you had to?
I told myself I was. I told everybody else I was. Nobody really knows until it's that time.
Delgadillo became a full-time gun-slinging drug dealer. Meth, coke, heroin, etc. But his own drug of choice was something known as bars.
I was so hooked on them bars. I was a bar baby for real. Like, I got introduced to them like 13, 14, young.
As I understand it, it's basically 2 large doses of Xanax kind of melded together. It looks like a bar.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. Everything just feels amazing. Everything feels good, slow. Everything just...
Slow down the game?
Delgadillo was high on Xanax in early 2021 when he says he nodded off in the backseat of a car after selling meth to Younis Alhassinyani. When he woke up, his customer was gone, and so was his supply of drugs. That's when the trouble began.
How long had you known Younis?
Probably not even 6 months, really.
Did you know he was struggling to get clean?
Yeah, I did. I did.
Younis was born and raised in Texas, but his parents were refugees from Kurdistan and part of an ethnic group persecuted in their homeland in northern Iraq. His family had recently sent him to Kurdistan in the hopes of kicking the drug habit he picked up in Texas. But now he was back in Arlington, and so was the habit.
Looking back on my life now, like, a lot of the people that I did a lot of deals with, I really shouldn't have been, like, dealing with them because I seen I was really hurting them more than I was helping them.
You could see that?
Yeah.
Or you can see that now, you mean?
I knew it was wrong when I was doing it.
You did?
I knew everything I was doing was wrong.
So you knew the difference between right and wrong?
Yeah, it's just, I've been so caught up into this so long, it's not about what's right and what's wrong anymore. It's about me taking care of myself.
Delgadillo estimates Younis stole about $1,000 worth of drugs from him.
There was meth, I had some XOs, heroin, some weed, like a whole bunch of little amounts of everything.
But he says it wasn't really about the product or the cash.
See, so the whole situation, like, it wasn't really behind the money. It was behind him doing what he did. Like, I felt you disrespected me, you played me, like, all right. That's really what it was.
And the disrespect is a serious offense in that life.
Yeah.
Not only did he stick you with the debt, but he makes you look bad.
Yeah, because if I have this image that everybody knows, oh, don't play with him, hey.
Right.
Okay, so now he's not this big bad person he was. He's not untouchable how he said he was. He's not this. Let's go try him.
Because you can't show weakness, right? And so you can't let it stand.
Tap out session. So if you got some money, you want to do the same? Come through.
As many tattoos as you
Tap
want.
out for $500. All you can take.
2 weeks after that drug theft, Delgadillo found himself at, of all things, an all-night tattoo party in the home of a woman Younis was dating, Erica Perez.
It could be your whole mother body. Who's ready?
Unfortunately for Younis, he showed up too.
I ain't know he even knew them, but yeah, like, I'm getting my tattoos done, and then knock on the door. They open the door, it's Younis. I ain't know this whole time Younis and Erica is
A couple.
yeah, so I ain't know that. So I'm like, oh, okay. But I'm not tripping on it, you know? Me, I'm not tripping. That's cool.
Stage is set now.
Yeah.
Right? Walk me through what happened that night.
This is the turning point. I'm getting tattooed. I even give them some drugs to go do. Here, boom, go do that. You want to get high? Go get high. Boom. I see too much movement in my peripheral. Too much movement. I got a backpack with some dope over there. That's when I see it again, the movement. So I look, but this time when I look, he grabbed my bag.
Younis?
Yeah, he grabbed my bag, tried to take off running with it.
So this is a second offense.
Yeah, so
Wow.
if I felt disrespected the first time, felt played the first time, this time you're doing it in front of me. I had already hopped up, pushed the tattoo artist off me and ran. I ran behind him. I had my gun. So by the time I run up behind him, he's trying to unlock them hoes, I put my gun on. Hey.
You must have been pissed off at that point.
I was mad. Hell yeah, I was mad. That's really what this whole situation was.
Delgadillo says his reputation as a drug-dealing gangster had been twice tested by Younis and was then at stake.
According to the code, you have to act.
Yeah.
So he crosses the line, you can't let it stand, right?
Yeah.
You can't be the dealer who got punked by some small-time junkie, right? So by the street code, right, what would be the punishment for an addict who steals repeatedly from his dealer? That's the question.
Yeah.
What's the answer?
The answer begins with torture and ends in murder.
So, me, I want to embarrass you. I want to make sure that you remember me for the rest of your life.
Scar him for life.
Yeah.
wants to get tattooed by one of Arlington's best tattoo artists.
On the night of February 1st, 2021, Erica Perez hosted a gathering. It was a tattoo party where people pay a flat fee to be inked up all night by a local artist.
He had did the tattoos on the back of my head. So I had already got some work from him. So I was like, okay, you're pretty good, you're decent.
Which ones did he do? Can you show me?
Yeah. He did the whole back of my head.
Oh, he did all of that?
Yeah. So he did the whole back of my head. And then, so I mean, I knew he was pretty decent.
Delgadillo might have gone for the tattoos, but when one of his customers showed up too, the night took a dark turn. It was Erica Perez's boyfriend, Younis Alhassinyani, who had robbed Delgadillo of his drug supply, and now the code of the streets required that Delgadillo retaliate.
Some people would have just killed him.
Yeah.
Right there and then?
Yeah.
By the street code, that would be acceptable,
Yeah.
advisable?
Yeah. What escalated the whole situation was Erica.
Don't laugh. I'm not giving you props. I'm just saying.
Delgadillo says Perez, who had also fallen out with Younis that night, then threw fuel on the fire, goading Delgadillo to punish him for stealing.
They were having an argument,
Yeah.
right? They were arguing. And at some point, she kind of throws him under the bus.
Yeah.
And is Erica, she's watching, enjoying the show?
She's the one who recorded it.
Right.
I ain't recording none of that.
We hear her on the recording, right?
Hey, my bad. I'm not a professional tattooer.
Loyalty hurts more.
I grabbed a tattoo gun he had. I had my gun in one hand, tattoo in the other hand.
You had your pistol in one hand and the tattoo gun in the other hand. Okay.
So I had told him, lay down. He didn't want to lay down. Made him lay down.
Okay.
Eager to humiliate Younis, Delgadillo took offense at the hometown tattoo on the young man's back and began raking the tattoo gun over his victim's skin.
You know, I'm from the South Side. He was from the South Side too. He had a big old South Side tattoo on his back. He had on a red polo shirt. I just grabbed it, ripped it.
You ripped it off, revealing this Southside tattoo on his back.
I'm really from the South Side. Yeah, so that's when I started tattooing his back, the whole South Side.
So what y'all, homeboy? What you got right there?
I'm saying custom tattoo right here.
That's custom?
Oh God, I don't know what that
Hold
is.
on, let me see that her right there real quick. That her pretty clean, dog. Hell yeah.
I blacked out the whole South Side on across his whole back. The whole back, marked it off.
That's nice ass work. I'm a real ass in the South, cuz. You better ask about me. I'm VDA.
While I'm marking it off, he's complaining, begging me to stop, telling me to
Painful,
stop.
right?
Yeah, he's telling me it's painful. Me and my state of mind, I'm not worried about how you feel. I'm worried about how you made me feel.
Right.
So you made me feel bad, so guess what I'm finna do?
It's supposed to be painful.
He tell me it hurts, so I pick it up, stab it back down, jerk it around, making it as painful as I can for him.
Do it a little soft.
You said do it soft. What the hell?
Do it soft? Yeah? Hey, my bad. I'm not a professional tattooer.
Punishment fit the crime.
At the time being.
You advise him to keep it 100 so this don't happen to you for future references.
Hey, look, for future references, keep it 100. This don't happen to you.
Right? You talking to him, kind of messing with his head at this point? Or is this just to underscore the punishment, the humiliation?
I mean, I guess you could say a little bit of both. Like, I'm trying to add to the punishment at the same time letting them know, like, you did this to yourself. This is what happens when you try to play with people. Like, you don't touch fire and expect not to get burned.
He looks totally defenseless. Did he resist at all?
No.
No. He must have been terrified.
My goal is to embarrass you. My goal is to make you suffer. My goal is for pain.
But Delgadillo's torment didn't stop there. He then made a call to his supplier, Justin Salinas, a drug dealer rumored to have ties to Mexican cartels.
So it ain't over. Now it's early morning. You make a phone call
Yeah.
to Mr. Salinas, right? What's that conversation like?
I mean, it wasn't too much to that call. I just called him, updated him.
Was he upset? As
Oh,
upset
yeah.
as you were?
For sure.
Turns out Salinas had fronted the drugs Younis stole from Delgadillo.
So he's making not just you look bad, but
Him.
Mr. Salinas too.
Yeah. So I had kind of picked up the phone. Hey, you remember you sent him to me? This is what he did. Hey, he tried it again. He did this, did that. So this is where I'm at.
By choosing to call in Salinas, Delgadillo was setting Younis up for even more violence.
Why him of all people? Because it seems like more than likely it was gonna be more trouble
Yeah.
if he's involved.
I mean, I don't know why. If I'm being honest, it's just, it just seemed like he was in my circle, so he seemed like he was one of the people to go to.
It seems like you knew or should have known
What was gonna happen?
that, yeah, if you alert him, right? I mean, you must have known that if he's coming out, is gonna be hell to pay for Younis,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Was there a point that you all decided you were gonna take his life for what he had done?
Do it soft? Yeah?
After torturing Younis Alhassinyani with a tattoo gun over a drug debt, Benjamin Delgadillo then called in the big guns. 3 more drug dealers arrived, armed to the teeth.
One of them, according to the record, is openly carrying an AK-47 of some kind.
Yeah.
He walks into the apartment with it.
Yeah.
So now you got 4 men armed, right? Pissed off, aggrieved, and ready to act. You guys tell Younis he's going for a ride home.
Delgadillo says Salinas then confronted Younis, painting a scene straight out of a gangster movie.
Yeah. Before that, they talked though. Like they had Juju had sat down.
Did you hear
started
that
talking to
conversation?
him. He just sat down in front of him, started talking to him, telling him why he messed up, and why like certain things had to happen.
By way of reprimand.
I mean, like at that point, we didn't really outright say what was gonna happen.
Right.
Nobody really just knew what was gonna happen, but everybody had an idea. So.
Everybody had an idea, including Younis, who pleaded for his life.
What was he saying? Do you remember?
He was just kind of really just throwing it out there like, hey man, just let me make it, go ahead, just, y'all ain't even gotta do nothing, just open the door. Let me walk out, just, I ain't gonna tell nobody nothing, it's over with.
So Salinas tells him, how did you put it?
We can't just let you make it.
Make it meaning walk away.
Yeah.
Okay, now if armed drug dealers tell somebody, we're gonna take you for a ride home,
Yeah.
and that person has just stolen drugs,
Yeah.
it sounds like that means you're dead.
Yeah.
Is that fair? Is that right?
Yeah.
By then, the tattoo party was over, and Younis was dragged from the apartment by Delgadillo, Justin Salinas, also known as Juju, and 2 other men.
Erica says, whatever y'all gonna do, don't do it here. You remember that?
Yeah.
And so you walk him out to the car. Everybody gets in the car. Who's calling the shots now?
Really, when we left that apartment, it wasn't really no talking. It was more silence. It was more actions. It's just more, we knew what to do and what was going on.
The less said, the better. What's the vibe in the car? You said no music, no talking,
Yeah, just silence.
and there's no clear destination. Kind of driving around. Was Younis pleading his case at all?
Not really.
No, just quiet.
I mean, at the beginning, I don't think he understood what he was getting himself into when he got into that car until like 10 minutes into that car ride. Cause I do vaguely remember him telling us, hey, why are y'all going this way? Y'all know I live this way. Where y'all da-da-da.
That was the clue.
And nobody said nothing. No radio, no music, nobody's talking.
Do you think that he just accepted his fate at that point? Surrender?
I guess he just realized there was really nothing he could do at that point, yeah.
Finally, the car stops on the shoulder of the highway. What happens next?
Juju hops out first. Younis hops out. I'm in the back seat with him. As soon as he hops out, he tries to walk off. He gets shot. He got shot, I forgot, I think they say he got shot in the throat.
The neck?
Yeah, something like that.
So, you heard the gunshot.
Yeah.
Did you see the gunshot?
Yeah.
You did?
I wasn't looking at him, I was looking more at the gun, and I seen just, boom, burn off.
What started with torture had escalated to murder. Delgadillo says it was Salinas who pulled the trigger, but murder charges against Salinas would later be dropped.
What was your state of mind at that point? What were you thinking at that point?
If I'm being honest, the only thing I was thinking about at that exact moment was just getting out of there.
Flee the scene.
I wasn't thinking about nothing else, if I'm being honest.
Okay. You weren't feeling any remorse, any regret, any sympathy?
If I'm being honest, no.
Younis's body was left in a drainage ditch on the side of the highway. Before long, Delgadillo's name was on the lead detective's radar, and a police interrogation would blow the investigation wide open.
They came in carrying something. What they have in their hands? They had an assault rifle. Yeah. What'd you have? I had a pistol.
You made a lot of strange decisions afterwards interacting with law enforcement and the courts.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of things I wish I would have done differently.
The code of the street that led to Younis's murder would once again come into play. Only this time, it would be Delgadillo breaking the rules.
You did it to yourself.
Yeah.
Finally naming your accomplices one by one, right?
What did they do? Who did they? Just a shot. So right here is the area where we found the blood splatter. You can see the blood come onto the guardrail, and there was actually a large pooling of blood that had been dried sitting right here on the other side of the guardrail.
Detective Justin Coffey of the Euless Police Department got the call to investigate the discovery of a young man's body on the side of a Texas highway.
TxDOT workers were doing bridge inspections that day, and they located a body in the ditch off of the service road. I was just asked to get there.
The body belonged to 22-year-old Younis Alhassinyani. A witness then came forward and reported seeing a suspicious white Dodge Challenger on the night of the murder.
One of our witnesses actually was entering the freeway here at this entrance ramp. She was able to look down this service road and see a white Challenger parked at the barrier. That's when she saw the item being thrown from the vehicle, later determined to be a body. We believe the Challenger would have been parked exactly right here where my truck is parked, and Younis was shot here at this location and probably fell back across the guardrail.
Leads poured in from Younis's family, and eventually the phone number for a drug dealer known as Puppet. Police traced the phone to Benjamin Delgadillo, and he was brought in for questioning.
Did I introduce myself? No. Okay. My name's Detective Coffey with the Euless Police Department. And here to talk about some stuff going on at your house right now. When I looked through his social media, he seemed like a pretty bad man. He, a lot of photographs with guns, a lot of talk about being Ag Town's Grim Reaper. Trying to say you are Ag Town's Grim Reaper. When I would walk in that interview room, I really thought that Benjamin was going to give me the middle finger. I figured he was going to come in there and say, I'm not going to say a word. To my surprise, Benjamin had no issues talking to me at all. I've never had a job, to be honest with you. Ever?
Never.
Okay. Not near motor yard as a kid?
Mm-hmm.
How do you make money?
I mean, I used to sell, I used to sell drugs, but...
Yeah, I mean, not a big deal. It's a little weed.
Yeah, I mean, weed, pills.
Delgadillo did the one thing his gang forbids when confronted by the cops. He squealed. First, he confessed to torturing Younis with the tattoo gun.
And so where did the Southside beef come out? Because he had Southside tattooed on.
Yeah, I'm Southside too, but it was just, I guess it was in the moment, you know what I'm saying? I'm mad. I don't know what else to do, so I'm getting a tattoo. I was like,
Can I be honest with you? When I watched that video of you taking that tattoo gun and scratching his tattoo out, that was chilling.
Yeah.
I saw a monster right there.
Yeah.
Not who I see right in front of me right now. I saw someone that was very angry, very pissed off. I mean, that's very personal. You set out to embarrass him, to torture him, to humiliate him. And I think you did that. And he was scared.
Yeah.
He didn't even raise up to you. He submitted to everything you said.
Yes, sir.
Right? Is that fair to say?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Do it soft? Yeah? Hey, my bad, I'm not a...
Have you watched that video yourself?
Never seen it.
You've never seen it?
Never seen it.
Huh.
I guess it was just my anger. Kept building up, and then that's just what led to it.
Were you more angry when you finished the torture than you were when you started it?
I would say yeah, because now that I had did what I had did, I'm already mad now. Now I'm mad. At first, I was trying not to get mad, so I'm not mad. I'm trying not to get mad. But now that I actually am mad, and I'm mad, now what I'm finna do now that I'm mad?
The switch is flipped.
Yeah, so now there's no way to unflip it.
Right. Because you could have stopped after the torture session.
Yeah.
That act, that torture, started a kind of momentum of violence, it seems. Like it builds and builds. And then the way that violence begets violence, and it seemed to start when you put him on the table and tortured him. Is that fair, Benjamin?
I guess you could say that, yeah.
Then Delgadillo violated the same street code he blames Younis for breaking and snitched.
It's Justin?
Yeah.
Okay. Who was Justin with?
Adrian.
What's your last names? Brothers?
Yes.
Okay. What did they do? Who's they? Justin Shaw. So that's Justin Salinas 10.
Yes, sir.
Juju.
Yeah.
And he had a Glock pistol. And you saw him shoot Younis.
Yes, sir.
And was it you?
It was me.
Was there a point that you all decided you were going to take his life for what he had done? Was it just understood that had to happen?
I guess you could say that. It wasn't really no huddle up, no, hey, let's talk about this. Hey, this is what we're gonna do. It wasn't, it was just, we seen how he was moving. It wasn't really no words, no discussion. It was just, I guess it's understood this was gonna happen.
Delgadillo still denies pulling the trigger that killed Younis Alhassinyani, but he admits to being the one who sealed the young addict's fate.
So torture, torment, murder. It appears to be a straight line, started by you, this momentum, escalated by the other armed men who you called in, right? Wasn't this all set in motion by you, Benjamin?
Yeah, I mean, you could say that. I mean, in a way, I know I'm really the start and the cause of all this.
For the man who created the violent momentum that night, justice would be swift and harsh.
You made a lot of strange decisions afterwards, interacting with law enforcement and the courts.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of things I wish I would have done differently.
Such as what?
Really, I wish I would have just went from the start of my whole case, would have just started off different the whole way through, really, cause.
Not talking?
Yeah, I placed once I did that, I placed myself on the scene, placed myself everywhere. I handed myself a life sentence.
You did it to yourself?
Yeah.
Once he was actually in county jail, I think he began looking really long and hard about his role as a snitch. People who snitch in jail, people don't look at him very favorably, and he's gonna have to live with these people for a long time. He ultimately did not testify at all. He took a deal with the DA's office. He opted to take 50 years rather than testify against his co-defendants.
In that interrogation, you mixed a bunch of half-truths with lies, finally naming your accomplices one by one, right, to detectives. And then you refused to testify, right?
Yeah.
Why? Why did you refuse to testify?
I mean, there's just, you don't do that. I mean.
By the code, even if privately with detectives you've already essentially snitched.
I mean, yeah, like, I ain't finna, yeah, that's just something,
They told you that would cost you more years if you didn't testify.
Oh yeah, they told me if I testified that they would time reduction, time this, time give me like 20 years, something like that, man. So I'm good.
Can't do that.
Can't do it.
You're in here doing 50 years for your part in this crime, right? Far more than anyone else implicated in the case, right? Do you feel like you took the fall for this murder?
I mean, it all plays out. Like, I don't really necessarily say I took the fall, but I guess I'm just the one who got stuck with it. I guess we could say that.
Better ask about me. I'm VDA.
You said you knew the difference between right and wrong. Kill a man for acting like a junkie when you the one turned him into a junkie. How do you account for that?
Yeah?
What began as a sadistic punishment over a drug theft ended in the brutal murder of a young addict by his dealer.
You know, one of the things that separates criminal life from normal people is how cheap life can be, right? It seems to me that he was acting when he took your drugs just like a junkie, and you all helped turn him into that junkie. So then once he acts like the junkie that you turned him into, you have to punish him, you have to kill him? I mean, for a few $100 and to maintain your image?
Yeah. See, I grew up selling dope, hitting licks, stuff like that, because my mama grew up struggling, single parent. So now that's wrong. For me trying to help my mama, which is right. But what I'm doing is wrong.
Right.
So y'all lock me up.
Delgadillo may now be locked up until he's in his 70s, far longer than the man he says actually shot Younis, Justin Salinas. Ultimately, the state dropped all charges against Salinas, who was at the time convicted in an unrelated federal drug trafficking case and sentenced to 30 years in prison. Regardless of who actually pulled the trigger, Delgadillo now takes responsibility for the murder.
There is some poetic justice in your sentence in that, you know, none of this would have happened, at least that night, the way it happened, but for you, right? Younis was on his own downward spiral, but he wouldn't have been murdered that night if you didn't set in motion this chain of events, this momentum of violence. It was you who sealed Younis's fate that night. You accept responsibility for that?
I accepted my consequences. That's why I be speaking kind of the way I speak. I'm not really messed up about my situation because the whole situation happened because of me.
So you accept it?
I mean, I know what I did was bad. really bad, like, but I still don't feel that 50 is acceptable for what I did. Like 20, 30, give me something I can do. Like, I caught this case when I was 20, 21. Like, nobody really thinks they right state of mind, especially doing drugs in this lifestyle. You young, you up, you mess up. I just want a second chance. Just give me a chance, something. Like, I can show you better than I can tell you. Like, that old Peasy, old Benji, me, that's not me no more. Like,
why should we believe that?
I mean, it's not really, like I tell a lot of people, I ain't really gonna tell you to believe me, I'm gonna show you.
Do you have true remorse in your heart for Younis and his family?
If you would ask me truthfully if I would do anything different, I told you I can't say I would do anything different, but I do regret and I do feel bad for him passing away and dying. That was never really my intention, but it was really never meant to go that far.
You got 50 years. Younis's family got a life sentence.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Imagine how his mother feels every time the birthday comes around, every time the holidays comes around. How would your mother feel?
And I mean, I ain't gonna lie, like I said, I've thought about that. Like, I done did a lot of SEG time too. So, you know, I had a lot of time by myself, in my cell, to think about this. So I thought about my case. I thought about what if it was me instead, not him, like how my mama would feel, how my family would feel about this. That ain't no good feeling.
Of course, Younis Alhassinyani's family is devastated by his violent loss. They tried everything to help him rid himself of the drugs and dealers like Delgadillo.
They tried hard, it sounds like, to save that man from himself and from you.
Yeah.
From y'all.
Yeah.
His mother showed up after you all kidnapped him. Did you know that? That's how desperate she was to save him.
The morning of the murder, the victim's mother and other family members mounted a rescue effort of their own, starting at his last known location.
Younis' mother forced her way into the apartment to check herself and didn't find Younis there at all. She knew her son would always call her, always talk to her, and she hadn't heard anything from him. So she was pretty persistent. Her and other family members continued looking for Younis.
But to his mother's eternal grief, it was too late. 22-year-old Younis Alhassinyani was already dead. A young son had been taken from her by the very men who fed and fed off of his addiction.